See what we mean?
It's all about practice now, isn't it? It's just about practice. And that's what I wanted to do just then. I wanted to practice getting into the hot seat, and I did it!
So were you specific about it or general about it?
It was general.
Huh.
I was saying to myself, I love myself. I love myself so much. I love myself so goddamn much.
Well, we love you so goddamn much, too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So what are you bringing to this discussion?
I brought a whole bag. I left it at my seat. In the Vortex book, you have all these wonderful false premises, 22 of them, I believe. I would love to hear you go through them and give us the true premise. Probably it's not 22 because it all boils down.
Yeah, if you have your book.
Pull it in close. Okay, so here is the book. Yes, there are 22. Flawed premises. 1, I am either physical or non-physical, either dead or alive.
So the true premise is that you are simultaneously non-physical source energy while a part of that source energy is present in this physical body. And there is continual vibrational relationship between those two aspects. And the emotions that you feel are your indication of how well those two vibrational aspects are playing off one another.
Perfect. 2, my parents, because they were here long before I was born, and because they are my parents, know better than I do what is right or wrong for me.
The true premise is that your parents have put nothing into your vortex. And it is only your relationship with what is in your vortex that represents the success of your life. Therefore, what your parents want for you or even wish for you is really irrelevant to why you have come and what you're about.
Wow, that's great. 3, if I push hard enough against unwanted things, they will go away.
The true premise is that anything you give your attention to becomes bigger. So the harder you push against what you do not want, the more specific, as we've said today, the more specific or the harder you push against it, the more vibration is activated within you about it, and the less likely it is to go away.
You know, just thinking about getting into the hot seat, I actually had my eyes closed while I had my hand raised because I needed not to look at you in order to get myself into the vortex. Yeah.
General again instead of specific.
Yes.
But if you all close your eyes, no one will ever come forward.
Yes. Joe had to call my name. Okay, 4, I have come here to live the right way of life and to influence others to the same right way of living.
The true premise is there is not one right way of life. You've come to create that which is perfect for you, as has everyone else. And to assume that there is one right way and then to try to coerce or even entice others to what you've decided is a flawed premise. Endless right ways is the true premise.
As many right ways as there are people.
And as many right ways as there are moments in time to evolve.
Wow. That's good. 5, because I am older than you, I am wiser than you, and therefore you should allow me to guide you.
True premise, wisdom does not come from age, it comes from alignment. And you can be old and in the vortex, or young and in the vortex, but wisdom comes from in the vortex, not age.
6, who I am began the day I was born into my physical body.
True premise, I'm an extension of who I really am, and that who I be has been long before I achieved this personality and this physical persona. I'm so old and so wise.
I love that.
And so eager about life here.
7, with enough effort or hard work, I can accomplish anything. There's someone who said on the Abe forum.
That effort outside the vortex does not accomplish. It just puts more in the vortex. But it is effort. Effort is pushing against resistance. And pushing against resistance begets more resistance. So true premise. My success comes when I let go and allow what I have already created. Allow myself to be a vibrational match to what I've already created. It is the releasing of effort that is more likely to bring me to what I want.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, what I was starting to say was someone on the Abe Forum wrote, when he read these false premises, those don't seem flawed to me. So that's the issue. They're so deeply ingrained, but we're disconnecting. Okay, 8. To be in harmony with another, we have to want and believe the same things.
True premise. It is not possible for you to align with what's in someone else's vortex. Your job is to align with what's in your vortex. When you align with what's in your vortex, then you will be more likely to align with another who's in alignment with their vortex. But when you try to align with what someone else wants, often it takes you away from what's in your vortex. So the true premise is alignment with what is in my vortex is my path to accomplishing who I am and what I've come to live.
Perfect. 9. The path to my joy is through my action.
Flawed premise. True premise is the path to my joy is through my vibrational alignment with that which is joyful. In other words, it's not about what I do. It's about how I feel and what I think and how I'm vibrating. You just can't. There are people all over the world who are trying to overcome. Hospitals are filled to the brim with people who are trying to take action to compensate for vibration that's out of whack. Never works. So the true premise is my attention to my alignment is what brings me success in all things. And then action that is inspired from that alignment is delicious action.
Right.